around to pull them out at the least opportune moment in their lives. I don't usually agree with Seb. There are limits to my madness. But when it comes to selfies, we're on the same page. Him because he wants to defend noble ideals like privacy, and me because I usually end up looking like a right monster in photos. Good idea, chirps Alessandra immediately, her eyes sparking with excitement. So before Lavinia can come up with an excuse, I pull my phone out of my bag and quickly snap a cute little photo of the three of us, trying, each in our own way, to look happy and carefree, and then I post it on my page, tagging the other two and adding the name of the club. Okay, that's the trap baited. Now let's see if the computer hacker bites. Just to make sure he will, though, I add a few elusive phrases about possible male companionship. And after that, all I can do is wait for events to take their course. Which they will, I'm sure of it. Fate is a noble concept if you're one of those people who believe in fairy tales, but it ought to be pretty clear that I don't belong in that category. My humble role this evening consists of me taking Destiny's place. Yes, I know, it sounds a bit megalomaniacal, but I'm going to push Lavinia and Sebastiano back together if it kills me. Or, to put it more romantically, I'm going to be the Cupid who makes two lovers realise once and for all that they shouldn't be apart. For their sake, and for ours. Because I cannot handle being around someone as tense and frustrated as Lavinia has been lately. And I'm pretty sure Seb's relatives and friends feel the same way about him. Sometimes even the best relationships need a bit of a shove in the right direction. All I have to do now is wait half an hour, and I am sure that things will start happening. Seb is a pretty weird guy, but even nerds are predictable when it comes to love. The hard part is going to be spending another half an hour in this god-awful place. I wasn't joking when I said about the statue. Given the immense sacrifice I'm making this evening, it's the least they should do. "Hey, there's Giovanni," exclaims Lavinia, who is trying hard to conceal her actual state of mind. Not that Giovanni's not a sweet boy. He's even good-looking, if you happen to like anodyne blonde perfection. The problem is the total lack of chemistry between him and Lavinia. Zero. Nada. With a lack of sparks, that total, they might as well be brother and sister. Even they've noticed it, which is why they've been pretending to chase after each other for years, without either of them actually trying to move things on to the next level. It's weird, because on paper they're an ideal couple. Both blonde, both always smiling, both extremely kind to everyone. I don't know how they do it, or what drugs they're on. By rights, Seb should be the person least suited to a girl like her. But it only took 5 minutes of seeing them together, and I knew there'd been a miracle. There weren't just sparks, there was practically a firework display, actual physical phenomena that someone needed to do something about. The attraction between them was so obvious right from the off that I could hardly understand how they managed not to jump on each other as soon as they met. But, being complete opposites, Lavinia and Sebastiano needed to sniff each other out and get to know each other before they overcome their respective fears. Their numerous respective fears. To be totally honest, so far they haven't actually overcome anything, but I have high hopes for the evening. I need to break this vicious circle for them and finally see a happy couple. I haven't been part of one for so long myself that I've almost forgotten what it feels like. So maybe Lavinia can teach the rest of us. Or at least, that's what I'm hoping. Giovanni is sitting off on one of the dark sofas, but he jumps to his feet as soon as he sees us approaching. His manners are so impeccable that even I, who manages to find fault with everything, can't think of anything nasty to say about them. "So, it looks like we've finally managed to meet," he says to Vinny as he leans in to kiss her cheek. He's here with 3 other typical Bocconi University students, all quite handsome and all just as boring-looking. To his right sits a boy who I've already noticed several times at the university. Dark, wavy hair, large, hazel eyes.